Now go back onto the light panel. Okay, don't flicker it. Just stay on this shot. This is good.
Because you're like, oh, yeah, I was like already streaking something.
Okay, take this camera. Switch to the camera. And then you can see. Okay, switch to the stage camera.
Yeah, stay still. Stay still. Watch the
Okay, go back to the other camera that's got behind.
Go.
Hold the three. And let's start from the prayers.
Good evening, you may be seated. We welcome you, graduates, faculty and staff, families and friends, community members, as well as our distinguished guests, to the East Valley Academy Crossroads Graduation Ceremony for the class of 2021. Please take a moment to ensure your phones are silent as we want to focus to be on celebrating our graduates this evening. Here at East Valley Academy and Crossroads, it is our vision that we are dedicated to excellence and achievement for every student every day. As you can see by the number of graduates in attendance this evening, they have achieved much, especially through the last year and a half of learning through COVID. Additionally, as you look at the graduates and see that many of them are wearing honor cords, that is a testament to the excellence that they have achieved while attending high school. These are just a few of the remarkable attributes of the class of 2021. At this time, I would like to recognize 3 honorable guests in attendance this evening. Actually, we're waiting for one, but we'll go with the other 2 for now. We have Dr. Tracy Eastlis, the Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, and Ms. Monica Mesa, the Assistant Superintendent of the Mesa Mountain View area. I invite you to stand with me at this time and remove your hats as we say the Pledge of Allegiance led by one of our graduates, Andrew Zuno.
The one.
Graduates, distinguished guests, and all our family and friends, please be seated. Graduates, I want to extend to you my warmest congratulations on a job well done. What a year it has been. On behalf of the faculty and staff, we are so very proud of your accomplishments. My name is Dr. Justine Tiller, and I am the principal of East Valley Academy in Crossroads. It is my great honor to share with you a few opening remarks on this special occasion. I would like to begin by thanking all those involved in making tonight happen. A lot of people helped to create this evening, and I would be remiss in not acknowledging their contributions. I know how hard you have worked with these students to help them realize success. Friends and families of our graduates, thank you for supporting our students in their pursuit of academic achievement. I would like to thank Mr. Jim Coolin, our academic counselor, and Ms. Camille Coffey, our team leader, and our front office staff for their efforts with our students in support of this evening's ceremony. A special thank you to Ms. Hortensia Gardea and our student council for providing our graduates with an award luncheon today. Before we begin our celebration, I would like to take a moment of silence to acknowledge those affected by COVID and those who cannot be with us this evening. Graduates, you are all sitting here tonight as a result of many years of hard work, lots of late nights, lots of early mornings, finishing all your missing assignments, doing test retakes even when you didn't want to, and many hours in front of your computers. You have persevered and fought hard to achieve your goal of becoming a high school graduate. Your accomplishment tonight is one that should be celebrated for many years to come. This has not been an easy road for many of you, and you have so very much to be proud of this evening. During our ceremony tonight, please be present with those around you as we celebrate this special time. I speak on behalf of all the teachers and staff at East Valley Academy and Crossroads. We are so very proud of you, and we join you tonight to recognize this accomplishment. Over the next hour, different individuals, some of whom you may know and some whom you may not, will share words of congratulations with you. I hope that their words will bring you laughter, hope, and a sense of connection. In addition to celebration, tonight is an evening to express gratitude. Let us take a few moments to acknowledge the people who have played an important role in helping you arrive here tonight. To your teachers and school staff, your families, friends, and loved ones, on behalf of the graduating class of 2021, I thank you for your part in helping these fine young students reach their goals. My favorite part of our graduation is hearing the stories of these young men and women who have worked so very hard to find their way here tonight. I would like to welcome to the stage our first student speaker, Markaya Ross.
Once we get up there, wait a minute, let me rephrase the camera for that. So wait till okay, we're switched now. She's there, it's okay.
Staff, family, fellow graduates. I want to thank you all for coming out on one of the most monumental nights of our lives. It went by fast, just like my mom and sister said it would. It feels like just yesterday I was starting freshman year. I was terrified. I heard so many things about high school. My mom's advice was to just stay to myself and focus on my studies. My sister said, if you ever do find friends, make sure that they're beneficial to your plan. But I didn't listen to that advice. It got me in a bit of trouble. I went from fighting at school, getting expelled, and skipping classes, to actually wanting to get up and go to school. Thanks to East Valley Academy. EVA really gave me something to look forward to. When I first came to East Valley, I was kind of nervous. My previous school had just told me that I couldn't return to school after my second expulsion for fighting. I was trying my best to stay positive. My first day of school, I was mad because I didn't know that I was going to start that day.
I thought I was only going to go get my schedule, but then my mama left me. My hair wasn't done or nothing, so my day just started off bad. But throughout the day, my mood brightened by meeting so many new teachers and students. And slowly throughout the 2 years of me being at EVA, I really grew to love the school. There were so many times where I wanted to give up. I would try to slack, but my teachers always noticed when I was in my best. They motivated me when I was down. And I really appreciate this school for giving me another chance, for giving me a place to truly be myself. East Valley gave us amazing outlets from the dance department and the art classes to multicultural literature and personal finance. They gave us classes to truly prepare us for the real world, for adulthood, because it all comes so fast. I want to thank all my teachers. I want to thank Ms. Palacios for putting up with my mood swings and always motivating me. When I wasn't feeling my best, I knew I could always go to her and vent, and she gave me the most reasonable advice, even when I wasn't being the most reasonable. I want to thank Ms. Slade. She never let me give up on myself. She always pushed me to my best potential. She was always there if anyone needed to talk or just cry. I especially want to thank her for that beautiful mural that she painted on the wall. I want to thank Coach Crane. Even though I never had his class, he was an amazing support. I also want to thank Mr. Duran. His daily motivations were exactly what I needed to get through senior year. From positive affirmations to random history facts that no one ever knew of, he made learning fun. I want to thank the cafeteria staff, security, and all administration for making it just a safe environment for us to prosper. And to all my fellow graduates, it's our time now. It's time to go out into the world and make it the best. It seems like it all comes so fast, so adulthood. This is a huge step, yet a necessary one. We've all made it this far, and no matter what our plans are after, whether it be college, working full-time, opening a business, etc., we can all stop and think back to this very moment and pat ourselves on the back because we made it. And now presenting our second speaker.
Okay, wait for me to. No, she's okay. Wait a second. Okay. Wait on me. Because I want to bring the camera for the height of the speaker. Okay, never mind. She's the right height. You're good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank East Valley Academy for inviting me to speak today. It is truly an honor. I promise I will try to keep this short and not to be boring. I want to start off by saying how delighted I am to be with you on this memorable day. I would like to share a little bit about myself. I grew up here in Mesa. I'm the first person in my family to be a citizen. My family started from nothing and my parents worked hard, so we would never have to struggle for money or food. I'm graduating with all of you today because I was given a second chance at East Valley Academy. And like many of you, East Valley Academy was not my first school. I started my high school career at Mesa High. My freshman year, I was struggling to cope with the curriculum that was meant for the majority of people. I quickly found that this curriculum and way of learning was not going to work for me. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Not long after, I ended up dropping out. I was about to become a statistic, another minority, living paycheck to paycheck. After 2 years of following the path of chasing friends, parties, and other things, I only found self-doubt. And I ended up working as a Starbucks barista at Arizona State University. While I was there, I was able to grasp a different perspective on education. I realized that I would never know what it was to be wealthy if I didn't devote myself to an education. Most importantly, I accepted the fact that my success was reflected in my level of ambition. Fortunately for me, I realized that in time, I was ready to break the cycle and unleash my full potential. When I enrolled at EVA, I only had 9 credits. My first day back, I questioned if I had what it takes. I had considered how much work I had to do and how much time I had to finish. I consistently reminded myself that if I didn't show up, I would never see my true potential. I would show up to class some days feeling like I was ready to give up. But then I started talking with some of my teachers and I found out about all the benefits and help that EVA offers. I was able to find counseling that I needed on campus. After some guidance from the counselors and staff, I was effectively gaining credits. They always made me feel welcome and heard, and that transformed me. Going to school was trouble-free with all the resources provided. A tasty lunch was offered every day, and I'll never forget how many outfits I wore from my best friend's closet. I had my setbacks, but I kept working with dedication and diligence that I had come to expect for myself. When I got pregnant and had a beautiful son, I knew I had to finish what I started, so I could take my place firmly in the world and be someone who could provide. When COVID happened, the world shut down and everyone was clutched under a lot of stress. But most importantly, through it all, EVA never stopped helping us receive an education. They went above and beyond by providing packed lunches, laptops, and teachers helping via email and video calls. They never stopped caring, and that has inspired me. All these obstacles have tried to stop me from reaching my diploma. Today is not a special day for me. It's a special day for all of us. Everyone graduating here today overcame their obstacles to be in this moment. But the road doesn't stop here. The future holds endless possibilities, and the outcome depends on your drive as individuals. I want you all to never let anyone say you can't do something, because we all have the potential to become whatever our dreams hold. I want to give thanks to the East Valley Academy staff for encouraging me day in and day out. I want you all to keep this momentum going. Don't let this be the end of the road. This accomplishment is a big step to our success. My next step will be college. Your next step all depends on your ambition and dreams. Thank you everyone for listening, and have an amazing day. God bless you. Present our next speaker, Miguel.
Let's do tall, go wide. For a sec.
I expected most of the staff here to yell, "It's about time." Oh, well. Welcome. I want to start off by thanking you all for showing up. It pleases me to see all of your smiling faces, or most of them, because most of you guys are wearing masks. I'd first like to thank my dad for telling me to wear a suit under this gown. I'm sure everybody notices. I'd also like to thank my alarm clock. I know I may have told it to shut up a few times and smashed it a few times, but it never gave up on me. Finally, I would like to thank my mom, all of my patient teachers, my school social worker, librarian, school officer, and security guard, and everyone else for helping me finally get to this point in my life. A little about myself. I wasn't always the single, good-looking graduate you see today. Ladies. You know, it wasn't always this easy for me. I'm willing to bet it wasn't easy for either of you, most of you either. For me, if I knocked down one wall, a bigger one would appear. Origin story time? Yeah. I was 7 in kindergarten, got taken by CPS. I was homeless for most of my teens. I slept and lived in a car for the remaining of my teens, also in shelters. Then I was finally bitten by a radioactive comedian. Throughout all of that, I still attended school. I would like to tell you guys that I passed all my classes, but really I was failing. At times it didn't feel like my education mattered, and I played around with the idea of dropping out. Spoiler, I didn't. My mom told me that she and her dad didn't get their diplomas, and I decided that I wasn't going to keep that cycle going. So I chose to be an example for my siblings. I wanted to let them know that if you put the time and effort into your work, you can finally complete your goal. A little cheesy, I know, but it works. Mom, Dad, I swear you better have been recording this because I can't guarantee the safety of this paper. When I first got to this school, I was a quiet kid and I had a few goals. I kept keep to myself, get my work done, and get out. Yeah, part one didn't really work out. But with the kindness of my teachers, they finally helped me feel more confident, outgoing, and more successful. Thank you for your patience, guys. Oh, I'm not done. If I could leave behind one lesson, it would be this. Let your passion to reach your goal outweigh the struggles that try so hard to drag you down. To my siblings who are watching this while holding their thumbs, keep going, and one day you'll be up here on stage wearing this graduation sunnies too. You can clap. You can clap now.
I have to follow that, okay. Thank you to our student speakers. It is certainly not easy to get up here and share your stories. Every graduate here tonight has a unique journey that has brought them to this moment. Your beautiful words touch each of us, and I thank you for your bravery and vulnerability to stand up and share. In a few minutes, graduates, you will transition from a high school student to an alumni of East Valley Academy and Crossroads. Before we take this important step, I want to speak for just a few minutes about what makes this school and this particular group of students so special. Over the last 8 years, East Valley Academy has been recognized by the state as a school with a strong sense of civic engagement. The Excellence in Civic Engagement program was created to recognize and support the important role Arizona schools play in ensuring our students are informed and engaged citizens. We have been recognized as a No Place for Hate campus by the Anti-Defamation League, indicating our campus maintains a school climate where all students can thrive. East Valley Academy and Crossroads was one of the original 5 Mesa Public School campuses, which was chosen to pilot the Positive Peers program, where trained rescue dogs are being brought to schools to support the social and emotional needs of students. Currently, 20 schools participate with over 50 canine handler teams. 2 years later, we all know and love Penny and Walter as a part of our school community. The awards and accolades are wonderful, but I believe what sets our campus apart are some of the more intangible qualities. When I asked our graduates what makes East Valley Academy and Crossroads different from other places, they cite things such as renewed hope, a small, connected community, and teachers. Teachers who care about their students. Teachers who get to know their students as individuals and who never, ever give up on them. Our faculty and staff certainly work very hard. Yet tonight it is you graduates who truly shine. These young people that we celebrate tonight are a very accomplished group. Some of our students are members of our service learning organization and have donated hours of their time to service projects to better our school and local community, including the creation and maintenance of My Best Friend's Closet, a resource for students and their families which provides clothing, accessories, and school supplies in an effort to allow students to prioritize their education. Tonight, I would like to recognize Yoreli Ramirez Garcia for earning 100 service learning hours during her high school career. Students wearing silver cords signify their dedication to our student council organization. These students are Naomi Brown, Miguel Kibet Ramirez, Norma Sierra Campos, Edwin Lopez, Andrea Sevilla Ramos, Brianna Sevilla Ramos, Tiffany Valenzuela, and Paola Vasquez Munoz. Our campus typically runs 2 blood drives each year, which we are very proud of. While we were unable to participate this year due to COVID, one of our graduates has been involved in working past year's drives and was a blood donor herself. In recognition of this, Tiffany Valenzuela wears a red cord. Some of our graduates have achieved high academic success, earning a GPA of 3.0 or higher. The following students wear a gold cord for this academic achievement: Jared Cox, Cody Emery, Zachary Hildebrand, Markaya Love, Jordy Romo, Brianna Cedillo Ramos, Jessica Tyler, and Paola Vasquez Munoz. If there is one award that every single one of our graduates tonight deserve, it is that of resiliency. Students wearing a white cord have been identified by our faculty and staff as recipients of the Perseverance Award. These students are Tanya Armenta Ruiz and Tiffany Valenzuela. As I asked your teachers to reflect upon the class of 2021, the theme of resiliency continued to surface. I must admit that while this certainly has become a buzzword to describe the class of 2021 due to COVID, I think that many of you would agree with me that you all came into COVID already quite resilient. In addition to that, your teachers believe you to be kind, flexible, committed, creative, tenacious, and emotionally strong young men and women. The years leading up to tonight have not been easy. Many of you have suffered losses that have changed your lives. You have faced challenges as a teenager that some people will never face in their lifetime. You have learned that how to respond to these challenges is the biggest part of your success. Graduates, each and every one of you should feel a sense of great accomplishment tonight. We are so very proud of your hard work and determination to arrive at this point. The journey to this moment was probably not easy. It was likely filled with moments of doubt, mistakes, setbacks, challenges, both big and small, and perhaps even some tears. Please don't forget the moments of laughter, the celebrations, and the feelings of success, as I am sure there are those as well. You are about to embark upon a new and exciting chapter of your lives. I could not be more proud of each and every one of you. On behalf of the East Valley Academy and Crossroads community, congratulations. Dr. Eastlis, Ms. Mesa, and members of our school community here tonight. It is with great pride that I present the May 2021 graduating class of East Valley Academy and Crossroads. I hereby certify that the students receiving diplomas tonight have satisfactorily completed the course of study prescribed for graduation by the Mesa Unified School District's Governing Board and the requirements of the Arizona State Board of Education. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Tracy Eastlis, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, to the podium to congratulate our graduates this evening.
Go wide. Go wide. Watch out. Watch out. Never mind. Stay there.
Thank you, Dr. Pillar. Students, this is a great accomplishment for you this evening, and it is my honor to congratulate you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Monica Mesa. She's our Assistant Superintendent, in place of Mrs. Kiana Sears, our Governing Board member who is unable to attend this evening.
Dr. Pillar, I accept the class of 2021 and confirm that the students receiving diplomas tonight have satisfactorily completed the necessary requirements for graduation. I now ask the class of 2021 to come forward to receive their diplomas.
This is the good part, right? Please welcome to the stage Ms. Melania Bustamante to announce our graduates.
Stay on the line.
Buenas noches, good evening. Let's begin.
start saying names.
Anthony Allen,
Yeah, go to the medium shot.
Alonso Almanza,
Owner.
César Alonso,
Stay wide, stay wide, stay wide.
Dulce Saraí Álvarez Casarrubia, Tania Armenta Ruiz, Wendy Leticia Alonso Islas, Diana Barcena Salazar, Chancellor Brissett, Jesús Alonso Cárdenas, Jocelyn Janet Castillo, Andrew Contreras, Jerry Cox, Zachary Crook, Miguel Hubert Ramírez, Román Efraín Delgado, Najoni Rain Denendel, Cody Emery, Clarisa Espinosa Rábago, Norma Hierro Casas, Janelle Galvan, Alondra García Enistrosa, Alberto Gardea, Daisy Gómez González, Ruby González Cuevas. Daisy González Tomás. Rubén González Ramírez.
Good job. There's 75.
Aaron Grondin. Trace Ludwig Perot. Evelyn Hernandez Mendez. Orlando Hernández Pedraza. Zachary Hildebrand. Saima Ishan. Eric Vinian Hernandez. Curtis Lopez. Elda López Flores. Markaya Nike Love. Stephen Moore. Amy Munoz. Fabián Ochoa. Kale Minnie. Yareli Ramírez García. Toby Reed. Brianna Renison. Emily Resendiz Canales. Rogelio Resendiz Canales. Jordi Romo. Victor Ruiz Coronado. Anessa Sampson. Eduardo Sánchez Pérez. Andrea Cedillo Ramos. And Brianna.
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't.
Carolina Soto. Zachary Edmund Tabo.
No.
Jessica Tyler. Tiffany Joanna Valenzuela. Héctor Raúl Vázquez Jr. Paola Yaritza Vázquez Muñoz. Devin Whitley. Kobe Wood.
Good job, Kobe.
Andrew Zumo. Thank you. Thank you. What an incredible group of young men and women, class of 2021. I am humbled to have been given the opportunity to be your principal during this very special time in your lives. You are on the brink of the next leg of your journey. You are, and as you go forward to be productive members of society, don't ever forget where you came from and the struggles through which you prevailed to achieve great success. I look forward to hearing how your journeys will continue, knowing each and every one of them will be quite special. Before we conclude this evening, a few brief words of wisdom from your teachers. People matter more than stuff. Set goals and stay motivated even when things don't seem easy. Make adjustments as necessary. And compare your progress to your own individual growth, not the growth of others. Start each day with a plan. If you don't know how, ask for help. Think, but don't overthink. Each little victory counts. Celebrate those baby steps. It's always impossible until someone does it. That someone could be you. Now that you have seen what you are capable of, keep challenging yourself to achieve more. Serve your community. Life is about realizing who you are and having the courage to become that person. Stop being the kind of person you believe everyone else wants you to be, and start being who you really are. That is a life well lived. Challenge yourself to live in the gray. Our world is not black and white, and the magic of our journey happens in the middle. Graduates, please stand and be recognized. It is at this time that I would like to ask you to move your tassel from right to left, signifying that you are a high school graduate. Thank you all for joining us tonight, friends, family, faculty and staff, and school community. I proudly present to you the class of 2021. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight to celebrate this group of accomplished young students. It has been a pleasure to celebrate with you as we recognize this new beginning. Congratulations, please find your graduate.